The scrapyard stretched out like a steel graveyard under the red twin suns of Ulara 9. Towers of rusted wreckage loomed over cracked dirt. Somewhere deep in this forgotten dump, amidst shattered ships and dismantled tech, something blinked, a dim, golden flicker. Derek Cade, a human mechanic from the outer fringe colonies, was scavenging for usable parts. His ship, the Gritwing, needed a new coolant exchanger, and he wasn't exactly swimming in credits. As he climbed over a collapsed engine core, he heard it, a faint, broken whimper. He froze. "Hello?" he called out, but only the wind answered. He followed the sound, clambering over twisted metal and synthetic vines, until he came upon an old cargo shuttle, gutted and scorched. Its side was torn open like a can. Inside the wreck, curled in a bowl beside a shattered stasis pod, lay a young alien dragon girl, barely adolescent. Her scales were a dull violet, cracked and dry. A shackle ringed her neck, tethered to the wall by a short chain. She looked up at him with glowing, tear-glass eyes and whimpered again. Derek stepped closer slowly, raising his hands. "Easy. I'm not here to hurt you." Her eyes widened at his voice. She trembled, too weak to even recall. He looked around. No water, no food, no signs of others. "By the stars," he muttered, kneeling beside her. Her ribs were showing. Her wings were folded and broken. Someone had abandoned her here. Her lips moved, but no sound came. Derek leaned in. "Thirst," she whispered. He quickly pulled out a water flask from his belt and held it to her mouth. She drank greedily, choking a little, before closing her eyes and slumping against the floor. "Hey! No, no. Stay awake. Don't sleep yet." He touched her shoulder. It was warm. Too warm. Fever. He glanced around again. There were scorch marks near the pod. Maybe someone tried to destroy it, tried to erase her. Something inside him snapped. He couldn't leave her. Not here. Not like this. It took Derek hours to haul her out and back to the Gritwing. She was light. Too light for something with wings and claws, but her weight still strained his muscles as he navigated the broken terrain. By the time they reached the ship, dust had cloaked the scrapyard in shadows. He laid her gently on a padded crate in his med bay. Her breathing was shallow. He hooked her to a hydration foil and scanned her vitals. Dragon biology wasn't his specialty, but she was badly malnourished and dehydrated, with stress fractures along her spine and wing joints. As he worked, she murmured something in her language. The translator chip picked it up. "Vera. My name. Vera." "I'm Derek," he said. "You're safe now, Vera." Over the next days, Vera began to recover. She ate slowly, cautiously, like someone afraid the food would disappear. Her wings stayed wrapped, healing in the med-gel splints he rigged up. She never spoke much, but watched him closely as he repaired his ship or scavenged the scrapyard for supplies. Once, he caught her staring at her own reflection in a mirror, eyes dull, face drawn. A scar crossed the top of her snout. She didn't say how she got it. One evening, she finally asked, "Why did you help me?" He paused. "Because no one else did." She didn't reply, but her shoulders softened. A week later, Derek returned from a run and found her gone. Panic surged through him. He ran outside, calling her name. Then he saw them, eyes gleaming in the scrapyard shadows. A half-circle of creatures, low and silent, tails twitching. Alien dragons. They were leaner than the legends described, tattered and weary, but unmistakable. 8 of them, all watching him. Vera stood between them, unchained, her wings free now. She looked at Derek. For a moment, he feared they were here to reclaim her, or worse, to punish the human who took her. But instead, one of the larger stepped forward and knelt slightly before him. A soft vibration ran through the air, resonant, ancient. The dragon sang, not with voices but with deep, harmonic frequencies that filled Derek's chest. Vera stepped forward and touched her claw to his chest. They were hiding, she said quietly. Broken. Hunted. Like me. Derek met her eyes. And now? They felt your kindness. Felt it through me. You healed more than just my wings. The lead dragon, older and scarred, stepped forward and lowered his head to Derek, as if offering thanks, or allegiance. Derek exhaled, stunned. Well, he said with a nervous chuckle, guess I'll need to start collecting more food. Vera smiled, truly smiled, for the first time. From that day, the scrapyard was no longer a graveyard. It became a haven, where metal bones once rusted, dragons now roamed. And the human mechanic who once came looking for spare parts found a family instead,